Oh, hey there. It's Unleashed with me, John Lund, Bay Area Sports Talk for, where are we? October 25th, Tuesday. This is what's going to happen. This is your teaser for Tuesday's podcast. We drop each podcast about 6 a.m. each weekday morning. So you can get it on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And this is going to be the YouTube channel setup, which we'll have up next week, which is going to be pretty cool. So upon further review for the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan gave us an update on injuries. Some good, some bad. Eric Armstead, though, could be some of the good. Nick Bosa, the strategy that teams have been using against him, and what can the 49ers do to combat it? We know what Christian McCaffrey did in game number 1. He played about 22 plays, 17 in the first half, and got off to a pretty good start. But what is going to be his usage moving forward? And Kyle Shanahan, and I'll play this cut for you on Tuesday, gave us a little bit of a hint on what way the 49ers might be leaning in terms of using him. And then Monday Night Football, if you watched that, the dynamic there was the 49ers, obviously in 2021, with the third overall pick that they traded up for, took Trey Lance. You know that. Well, Justin Fields played. They could have taken him. And Mac Jones played on Monday night. Well, that is until he was benched. So maybe the unknown is better than the known in that regard. We'll get into that conversation on Tuesday. And then Aaron Judge, some good, some bad. We'll play a cut that makes me believe that he is gone out of New York, especially after the fans booed him. But then there's a certain team down south that could be in on him because of the disappointing way they left the playoffs. And then Bruce Bochy. We didn't have an opportunity to talk Bruce Bochy much because of the Christian McCaffrey news on Friday. So what's it going to be? Computers or gut? We'll talk about the way that Bruce Bochy is going to manage the Texas Rangers. And then we always do one for the road. If you're new to the podcast, something quirky, something fun. And Kevin Garnett gave a compliment to Steph Curry, I guess. So we'll play that audio for you. And he comes up with the rock and jock concept. Remember MTV? The 4-point ball. I think they had like 11-point ball or 12, whatever it was. But a 4-point ball. So we'll talk about that as well. All on Unleashed, Bay Area Sports Talk with me, John Lund, for episode 30, Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. Look for it around 6 a.m. on Tuesday, dropping on all the places that you get your podcasts. And then the YouTube channel is going to drop next week. At John Lund Radio, you can see it there, at John Lund Radio. Interact with me any old time, whether it be the podcast or the show on KNBR, which you can hear with me and Greg Papa weekdays in the Bay Area, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on KNBR 680 and KNBR.com. It's Unleashed with me, John Lund. Bay Area Sports Talk on the Locked On Podcast Network.